The NBA Draft. Once every year, where boys become men and are selected to join a professional basketball team, hoping to become the greatest to touch the court. Over the past years, we have seen players get selected and soar over anything that was set upon them, and we have seen players live up to expectations or at least meet them so far in their careers. But however, we have also seen the many players that have not came close to anything that they would become, and truly fall out of the league, or stay but have little to no contribution. Besides that, in today's video, I want to go over the first 5 picks in the 2024 NBA Draft and set my expectations and why I believe they will become. Before I do that, I like to show what and how I'm going to state my predictions for these players. First will be their fit and where they can contribute where they were drafted. After that, I want to predict their best years and how they impact the team they are on now and for the rest of their career. And lastly, I want to predict whether or not they will be an All-Star, Hall of Famer, role player, or end-of-bench guy / out of the league.
With the first pick in the 2024 NBA Draft, the Atlanta Hawks select Zachary Rizache from Lyon, France, and France's JL Boron-Bresse.
Zachary Rizache, 6'9", 200-pound wing, out of France, selected with the first pick to Atlanta Hawks. His fit with the Hawks going to his rookie year seems like might much be more exciting and hopeful with trading away DeJounte, and we might be able to see some flashes with the Hawks somewhat looking like to commit to him and Trae Young. Him being selected with the first pick is not seen as well as someone like Wemby, Paulo, or Cade, and being looked at in the range of 3 or 5 best guys going to the 2024 draft. But the fit for him and the Hawks seems very well and hopes to be a great player in his role for the first couple years of Trae Young. Next is his best years of his career. Zachary Rizache, from what I know, could have the best averages of 16 points, 6 rebounds, and 3 assists, being somewhat close to efficient but productive for his whole career. I think at best he could be a borderline all-star, but a good role player in which every team needs. That, and he could make good money and have a good career off of that. Rizache might not have expectations or hope for his career at all, but he can definitely have a solid 8-12 years in the league and show why he belongs to the NBA.
With the second pick in the 2024 NBA Draft, the Washington Wizards select Alex Sarr from Toulouse, France, overtime elite, and Australia's Perth Wildcats of the NBL.
Alexander Sarr, 7', 205-pound forward / center out of France, selected with the second pick to the Washington Wizards. Brother of Oliver Sarr on OKC Thunder, Alex Sarr is 19-year-old, the best player in my opinion currently right now in this draft, selected at number 2. His fit with Washington is fantastic and great for him because he truly is able to get a lot of looks and attention for the ball to him because there's no main guy and cornerstone on the Wizards team above him. Him being selected at 2 was great for Washington, and their draft alone was amazing, getting Bub Carrington at 14 from Pittsburgh and 26 Keyshawn George out of Miami. Washington got out of the draft a wing, guard, and center, and possibly the best guard and center right now in this draft. It's going to be a great rookie year for him, having all the bright lights on him, and has great potential defensively now and in the future with shades of Jaren Jackson Jr. My predictions for his career best and averages 18 points, 9 rebounds, 2 assists, 2.5 blocks, and around a steal per game, and being a great 60% plus from the field around the league average from 3, and around 70% from the line. I think he has that all-star potential and depoy potential if Wemby does not get all of the next 15 in a row, and now can shape up and can shape out his career to be a number 2 or 3 on a championship team. Sarr definitely will be there on the defensive side, but offensively he might be shaky, but knowing that the Unicorns are taking over the league, he will find his spot in the league and be a great player throughout his long career predicted for him.
With the third pick in the 2024 NBA Draft, the Houston Rockets select Reed Sheppard from the University of Kentucky.
Reed Sheppard, 6'3", 187-pound guard out of the University of Kentucky, selected at number 3 by the Houston Rockets. Reed is one of, if not the best shooter in this class, and truly can help Houston by year 2 and 3 of his career adapting to the climate and skill level of the NBA. He may not play much his rookie year with Houston, having a stack of players needing to play, but him learning and getting experiences here will truly help Houston in his fit for his very first years of his career. He was a consensus number 3 pick to Houston, and they were able to plug him in at times for shooting and some playmaking, lacking in guys like Amen Thompson and Cam Whitmore. My predictions for Reed Sheppard's best career year or averages would be a solid 14 points, 5 rebounds, and 5 assists, with close to 1 to 1.5 steals a game, and efficiency shooting 40 40 to 45% from the field, a great 37 to 40% from 3, and above 90% from the line. I would not say he does not have all-star potential, but right now it does not seem like it may be in a few years, but he could definitely try and buy into the 3-and-D role at KCP at the guard spot and have a solid long career ahead of him. Reed will definitely have the shot follow him throughout his career, but him being a small guard might mean needing him have a bigger winger guard playing at the side of him, with him lacking defense at sometimes maybe in his career every night to night. Besides that, Reed should be a solid role player and have a nice career as a 3-and-D player or a plug-in shooter per night.
With the 4th pick in the 2024 NBA Draft, the San Antonio Spurs select Stephon Castle from the University of Connecticut.
Stephon Castle, 6'6", 215-pound guard of the University of Connecticut, selected at number 4 by the San Antonio Spurs. Castle is a wonderful guard and can truly be a cornerstone for the Spurs franchise, building around Wemby and getting ready to contend in a year or so. He is a great defender and was willing in college to sit down and guard the best guy on the opposing team night to night, and will be able to bring that over to the NBA. With the Spurs also adding CP3 this offseason, he's going to be able to get mentored by him and Coach Pop and truly learn the roles of getting Wemby the ball and to efficiently play Spurs basketball. My predictions for his career best will be 12 points, 6 rebounds, and 6 assists, with being a smart, efficient shooter / bucket getter, getting around 45 from the field, league average from 3, or a little bit over it, and being around 80 from the line. He may not have the best offensive side of the ball potential right now, but defensively he is here and can truly get many defensive teams and build a good, solid defense in San Antonio with Wemby. I would definitely say at worst for Stephon, he would be a role player. He definitely has a high floor, but the ceiling may vary, but I would trust him as one of the Spurs role guys around Wemby. In my opinion, he is the best guard in this draft right now, above Reed Sheppard, Rob Dillingham, Nikola Topic, Jared McCain, and Isaiah Collier. Him coming out of UConn and having that winning mentality will definitely follow him to the NBA, and we could see this Spurs team win close to 40 games for sure.
With the 5th pick in the 2024 NBA Draft, the Detroit Pistons select Ron Holland II from Dallas, Texas, and the NBA G League's team Ignite.
Ron Holland II, 6'8", 206-pound forward of the NBA G League Ignite, selected at number 5 by the Detroit Pistons. Holland was not even projected to go this high in this draft, but the Pistons liked him this much and checked off so many boxes they needed, they decided to take him at 5. He definitely is the most athletic guy in this draft, and although he was not able to shoot the ball as well in the G League last season for him, Detroit is a good fit for him, with them hiring one of the best shooting coaches and him learning that from that he can truly adapt a league average 3-point shot. You can't even hate the fit for him in the Pistons because he's a true finisher and can definitely help kid moments to get to the basket and get a bucket after he adapts to NBA climate. My career at best predictions for Ron is a great 17 points, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists, being around 50 from the field, 30 to 35% from 3, and around 75 to 85 from the line. He might lack the willingness of knocking down the true jumper, but he's a wonderful finisher in the paint and is a good shooter in the mid-range, and athletically can finish anything you ask him to if he's willing to get up there. Ron, I would say, has borderline all-star potential. I would not be surprised if he got one, but he definitely has like a career similar arc to DeMar DeRozan, not being known as a 3-point shooter, but killing the paint and being great from the mid-range. With Detroit, there is no expectations to set on him. Necessarily is going into something, and if he underperforms, it won't be anything crazy because the team is not built good right now. But if you can get a team in the future that has a good shooter and a true number 1 guy, we can for sure see him in the future flourish. Alright, that's all I have to say for this video, guys. Thanks for watching. Appreciate all the love from the last video. It generally popped off, and thank you. And thank you guys for watching this video. Make sure to hit the like button, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.